Pleasant afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the virtual moving up ceremony of the junior high school completers of Tandang Sora National High School for school year 2020-2021. Anchored to the theme, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. To start our program, please stand at attention for the Philippine National Anthem. It will be followed by a doxology to the tune of Lead Me Lord, with a prayer to be led by Chrissy Mujer, Grade 10 Award. Short after, the singing of Division Hymn, Quezon City Hymn, and NCR Hymn.
Bayang magiliw, pearls ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, doyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw. May dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng luwal, hatid pagsinta mo ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mang-aapi ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Lead me, Lord, lead me by the hand and help me face the rising sun. Comfort me through all the pain that life may bring. There's no other hope.
Let's bow our head and feel the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, we the students who will be moving up today, come to you with thankful hearts. We thank you for giving each of us the talents, abilities, and self-discipline contributory to these wonderful accomplishments. We are grateful to you, O God, for our teachers, department school heads, our dynamic principal, and especially our beloved and hardworking parents who teach us, nurture us, and challenge us along the way for us to become a better person. Now that we are equipped with the basic knowledge and skills, we pray that our hearts and spirits will also be blessed to live up their expectations. Give us the gift of wisdom to use it in all our dealings with the 3D world. Infuse our ambitions and dreams with your love. Remind us, O Lord, that you are only a prayer away when we meet obstacles and challenges. May we always be courageous enough to ask for guidance, advice, and support when we need it. May we never suffer alone without reaching out to you and to others who care. Lord God, help us remember the lesson we learned while studying during quarantine. Help us to be grateful for the people who remain with us, to guide us, and provide opportunities for us to learn and continue dreaming despite the challenging situation. Help us see the gift of living and the joy in everything we do, as we encourage others to do the same. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life. You are my light. You're the lamp upon my feet. All the time, my Lord, I need you there. Let me stay by your guide.
lungsod nitong ating bansa, lulot kaunlaran, taas noong iwagayway ang bandilang NCR, karunungan at katarungan sa bansa ay itanghal. Mga lungsod ng NCR, sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhika isulungta, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. Mga lungsod ng NCR, sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhika isulungta, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan.
To welcome us in the celebration of success, let us listen to the messages to be rendered by our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Renato M. Remando, our School Principal, Dr. Arliana A. Arboleda, Robelin Grace A. Hisole, Grade 10 awardee with high honors.
To our Honorable School Division Superintendent, School Division of Quezon City, Dr. Jenilyn Rose B. Corpus, CISO 6, our proactive principal, Dr. Ariana A. Arboleda, their teacher, parents, PTA official, guests, and students, a blessed day to all. The School Division Office of Quezon City congratulates Tandang Sora National High School as it ends school year 2020-2021. The school year, our educational system was tested by the COVID-19 pandemic. Yet, the challenges brought about by the enforced quarantine due to the disease did not become an obstacle to the pursuit for knowledge. The effort to learn and perseverance of the student to achieve their dreams successfully, collaboration between parents and teachers, as well as the educational official, community workers, and the stakeholder has to ensure the delivery of education that is a whole, effective, and meaningful. One of the lasting legacy of our experiences in the new normal is the realization that our children's education is the responsibility not only of the student, teachers, and parents, but of whole the community. Today, as we witness our children's smile of joy at the success and learning, despite the pandemic, let us vow to continue to be united towards ensuring a better tomorrow where the dreams will come true. Congratulations and may God bless us all.
Good afternoon. This day marks another milestone in the history of Tandang Sora National High School. The completers, their families and friends, the internal and external stakeholders of the school, and the whole DepEd family
are united by a shared sense of pride in achievement. Our dear completers, we are very much delighted for the opportunity to celebrate with you. Indeed, this day's celebration of success seemed like a distant dream when you first began your journey in our school. However, through your substantial sacrifices and perseverance, you have successfully completed your junior high school journey. We hope that the academic and co-curricular experiences provided to you by the school will enable you to go out as capable and able stewards of change. Today, we challenge you to become competitive and committed in meeting the requirements of the ever-changing society. As you move up to senior high school, upgrade your critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Acquire technical competence. Be articulate. And thereafter, soar higher. Congratulations, 2021 completers.
The Deputy Secretary Leonor M. Briones said, and I quote, "Learning must continue. Education cannot wait. We shall overcome." Compelling but inspiring words. It leaves a positive impact to the students like us. We made it! Congratulations to all of us. We are the first batch of completers under the blended learning modality. This year theme, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, embodied our concerted efforts to go through the hardships and inspire their spirits to face challenges in using digital platforms to finish our journey in the junior high school. Let us all share our joy and excitement as we celebrate life and achievements. Our dear parents, honored guests, and to those who are watching too, welcome to the 6th Moving Up ceremony of Tandang Sora National High School to conclude the school year 2020 to 2021.
Thank you for your messages. It was indeed gratifying to hear your kind words of support and encouragement. Our completers of school year 2020-2021 will be presented and attested by our school principal, Dr. Arliana A. Arboleda. Confirmation of their completion and awarding of certificates will be done by our school's division superintendent, Dr. Jeneline Rose B. Corpus. Let's give them a big hand.
Our beloved Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Jeneline Rose B. Corpus, I have the honor to present to you the 427 young men and 440 young women, a total of 867 completers of Tandang Sora National High School during the school year 2020-2021. They have successfully completed the requirements of the basic education curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education for secondary schools of the Republic of the Philippines. May I now request for the confirmation of their moving up.
By the power vested in me by the Secretary of the Department of Education, Dr. Leonor Magtolis Briones, and by the certification made by your school head that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of junior high school under the K-12 curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education for the secondary schools of the Republic of the Philippines, I hereby confirm your completion of junior high school school year 2020-2021 this month of July. Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the completers of school year 2020-2021. Let us give them a virtual round of applause.
The completers of Grade 10 Malvar, Advisor Mrs. Adora G. Enero, Tristan J. A. Bulaseño, J. M. Bornasal, Andre Yuri N. Canlas, Rusty Carion, Justine Dion V. Custudio, Aljalil A. Datu Otto, Jonaric D. Laitok, Mark Latril C. Mabugat, Ivan J. C. Makiramdam, Lance P. Mendiola, Kent Vincent F. Molina, Jason A. Olivario, Joffer O. Petrache, John Carlo A. Quillo, Daniel D. Rugrug, Pearl Ailboy C. Sagaysay, Jerry A. Tapumpama, Ryan Christian P. Verde, Mary Jane C. Abao, Angelica May A. Abugado, Micaela P. Alivio, Mickey P. Alivio, Nestle P. Arminal, Rain Joyce P. Aurora, Jenny Lee C. Belmonte, Aksana M. Cabardo, Oliverian Sign B. Kabatingan, Janessa F. Corpin, Maria Maris May C. Cruz, Joy C. Desquitado, Lea S. Fernandez, Precious D. Laitok, Annalyn C. Mingoy, Jessica T. Montano, Alexa R. Muyano, Bernadine Ann C. Paraghinog,
Mia Cassandra A. Piano,
Aizaline M. Kilang, Eliana Pauline R. Agundias, Hermeline B. Ramota, Andrea Mea C. Rivera, Riza Joy C. Solomon, Jenna Joy C. Soriano, Kyla Nicole A. Villamil,
Grade 10 silang completers, Advisor, Mrs. Pia P. Tabado, Ian D. Cagurin, John Earlier D. Caparos, Michael Angelo Casilao, Manuel Jr. T. Castro, Christian M. De Lima, Nick Ivan F. Frias, Mark Lawrence D. Fronda, Warren G. Gloria, Justin Ray V. Lansangan, Benjamin R. Maranya, John Vincent B. Ocampo, Sherwin B. Palaganas, John Jomel C. Panopio, Jason B. Parsha, John Lloyd Y. Puraso, Fritz Adrian A. Salvan, Andre S. Sibal, Arnel A. Suniga, May Lorraine A. Acailar, Angela S. Aguarino, Cristel D. Amorsolo, Rayan Bandoja, Brandilyn L. Bayona, Valerie May M. Brondial, Angelica Kyle O. Caberto, Alia Samantha Calbonero, Darlene P. Codilla, Arvi P. Conejos, Jasmine C. Dulay, Angel L. Florendo, Gila May O. Ibarrientos, Daphne M. Habay, Christine Joy A. Lagman, Jenny S. Malaba, Kathleen Claire C. Maratas, Rashila M. Martinez, Kyril C. Mata, Cristel J. C. Maturan, Melissa May Paalisbo, Liniel Linlin S. Pamplona, Kimberly Angie Peralta, Zaira D. Ramos, Jonalay D. Sandot, Jamil Eleanor A. Soco, Paula B. Tomnog.
The completers of Grade 10 Sakay. Advisor, Mr. Alexander Benjamin S. Alcaide, John Ray C. Bael, Brian Matthew S. Akio, Grayson J. D. Dakanay, John Jonas S. Dalina, Leonard F. Escalanda, Justin Dion C. Espiritu, Darren Guerrero, Christopher John L. Herrera, Abraham Ray A. Hoson, Joshua S. Langgam, John Lawrence A. Lazo, Ralph Vincent V. Libres, Angelo Gabriel S. Limbo, Enrico Miles C. Pormento, Rolin P. Portillo, Mark Larvin N. Reyes, Christopher I. Salcedo, Ken S. Sevilleno, Jericho N. Valenzuela, Mary Rose P. Apit, Catherine U. Bernardo, Cherilyn M. Cagadas,
Princess Carmela G. Dizon,
Clea D. Galicinao, Evangeline P. Lorguinio, Rodit S. Macaranas, Jeneline D. Marcos, Charmaine P. Nunez, Eliza May E. Padasas, Christine U. Quinones, Gerica C. Ramos, Shamel R. Rivera, Ira May A. Sumailo,
Grade 10 Luna Completers. Advisor, Mr. Gerardo G. Aliada, Louis J. V. Abanilla, Sherman Dale U. Aquino, Jamail B. Comadug, Mark Joshua Dayaw, John Lloyd P. Galang, Carl Kevin M. Jerusalem, Chris J. M. Jerusalem, Christian Kurt T. Lacosta, Mark G. Manrique, Gabriel Jose E. Ocampo, Jeremy Ryan F. Santos, Micaela Joy G. Agap, Ruby Lisa D. Amador, Irene May A. Castro, Sofia Dennis T. De La Cruz, Jolina B. Eras, Sheila May Lanova, Sherilyn B. Salazar, Eliza Joy M. Sorilla.
The completers of Grade 10 Gombursa. Advisor, Mrs. Daphne Grace W. Junio, Iñaki Kuwako Kisem R. Belaos, Elmar B. Bercasio, Isagani A. Bongato III, Roy J. T. Colico, Christian Jules M. Heda, Sherwin M. Laguna, Jerry Yan C. Miniolas, Ivan L. Nogaliza, John Kenneth T. Obligado, Norwayne M. Pagariongan Jr., Mark Philip B. Pato, Nico James S. Pelomena, Jobert G. Pregonero, Jimboy Relosa, Jeremiah Warner K. Ronquillo, Justin Carl C. Salimbagan, Warren C. Suma, Rowan Jen G. Valenzuela, Micaela D. Alcantara, Micaela S. Cabacaba, Rachel Kate A. Caputo, Charlotte May B. Collera, Jenny T. De La Cruz, Josel B. De Los Santos, Irish M. Domingo, Sheila Marie A. Escorel, Ashley A. Escudero, Veronica C. Etang, Angel Ivy G. Esconde, Ezekiel Flores, Queenie De Los Santos Frias, Hazel Ann A. Galguera,
Joanna Rose Gentolia,
Janine May B. Lacdao, Angela De Pedro Nadonga, Mary Fatima B. Patot, Sheila May M. Piano, Angela Camille S. Ramos, Sonia C. Rojas, Maria Niña Hope Sedigo,
Grade 10 Felipe Completers, Advisor, Mr. Dominador D. Cahayon Jr., June Christian C. Alcaparaz, Junel C. Ando, Jewel G. Balyad, Leonard S. Calma, Jason R. Cañete, Michael Angelo C. Seneta, Mark Angelo V. Delosa, Marlon R. Deliosa, Joshua Andre G. Garcia, Vince Allen C. Gasingan, Junior M. Go, Raul R. Gorion Jr., Junel R. Jacinto, Michael Gabriel C. Parahinog, Joven E. Saron, Kian Carlo M. Tangcampo, Mark D. Unggi, Jana Every May P. Alcantara, Dayan Grace S. Arevalo, Jasmine L. Belgado, Radeline Bianca J. Bergonio, Jana Joy E. Kagampang, Kathleen Kit E. Dison, Russell Miles F. Fermin, Rosemary Lagarto, Clara May A. Lupo, Trisha B. Mahinay, Myra M. Marin, Arabella May M. Naval, Shelver May T. Quilonio, Christine P. Ramirez, Ashley Nicole A. Rial, Maria Helena Grace S. Rimando, Christine Joy B. Ringanate, Juliana May P. Sol, Mekaela G. E. Tan, Jonaline Tesoro.
The completers of Grade 10 Lacandula, Advisor, Mrs. Marisa P. Fabale, James Ivan J. Abarquez, Alexander Jean B. Berhuega, Sed Kelly P. Doratayo, Miguel Carlo O. Espinosa, Jomari Stanislao, Mark Dante L. Fernandez, John Billy T. Gabriel, Franklin Sean B. Geretan, Dexter G. Mendez, John Alejo S. Muñoz, Justin T. Piodos, Franz Andrew J. Rebamonte, Justin Curl C. Rostrata, Jessamine M. Abad, Angela Joy P. Alberto, Jelena May Q. Biz, Adria Ashley B. Bonifacio, Angela C. Buwan, Giselle P. Composo, Jonah Lisa A. Carion, Listen D. Celiona, Bea Nicole M. Chavez, Cyrus S. Gabo, Girly Ann S. Ladonga, Janina Chris S. Macario, Kathleen D. Nemis, J. Ann D. Olarve, Cielo A. Oliva, Evangeline S. Soa, Eljana Tibon, Karil N. Unay, Marvelyn P. Valdecana, Janelle Iris E. Villarojas,
Grade 10 Lapu-Lapu Completers, Advisor, Mr. Jean J. Cabitin, Christian L. Aguilar, Jovan Genesis R. Alipo, James Matthew B. Alvarez, Mark Justin W. Odensial, Luis Simon Basiano, Justin Joshua L. Buloy, Jordan F. Cabanting, Miguel A. de la Cruz, Mark Vincent R. Gante, Kenneth F. Rogel, Lorenzo M. Siray Jr., Jessen J. Q. Sumayan, Mark Luis S. Tabumpama, Jaya Brustel B. Talabok, Mark Renzel S. Tuazon, Patrick Daniel L. Yanga, Clarice Ann M. Alcantara, Charisse Nicole N. Altrecha, Jana Emerin Z. Amor, Juliana R. Blanca, Carla Marie D. Casiano, Kimberly V. Competente, Charity J. Coronel, Janelle G. Disoyo, Hensel Nicole M. Javier, Alexa Nicole N. Laines, Jane Catherine A. Loyola, Josie B. G. Maglaki, Averishane A. Mompil, Abby Moratilla, Cheryl Ann C. Rabacal, Maria Alicia V. Tejares, Mia Cristel G. Villegas.
the completers of Grade 10 Paterno, Advisor, Mrs. Loida G. Diaz, Jake M. Cervantes, Paulo C. Cleofas, Vincent Demetri B. Clerigo, Axel B. Corral, Clark A. Cruz, John Cedric T. Cruz, Ricimar John B. Declines, Gian Christopher R. Lamboloto, James June P. Lustan, Alvrix M. Marpa, Angel U. Mecalier, Don Michael V. Midwa, Ken C. Miguel, Ian Carl Hershen S. Nicanor, John Edwin P. Nielo, Melmark C. Panon, Angelica D. Añasco, Maureen V. Bernales, Leca C. Buhoy, Joanna C. Chanco, Rica May de los Santos, Miles Kenneth R. Estrada, Richel D. Holion, Venus A. Lait, Cherry Ann R. Lordin, Juvie M. Legara, Erica D. Ligutan, Jade Colleen N. Lozano, Jessica C. Malabay, Danica S. Makiramdam, Rodaline B. Meniolas, Anne Lorraine G. Moscoso, Renaline P. Olivera, Valence Janie P. Opeñano, Arin Joy E. Zamora.
Grade 10 Palma Completers, Advisor, Mrs. Jennifer R. Lorica, John Mark V. Alabastro, Armand A. Alcantara, Raymark L. Alicante, Mark Angelo R. Anon, Charles M. Azuzano, Iñaki Cyrus M. Basa, Dexter T. Bayon, Mark Joshua P. Binyas, Wendell Denver A. Bisda, Jericho C. Bonife, James Clarence Cabrera, Christian P. Kagandahan, Nilbert G. Canela, Justin James S. Canillo, James B. Igo, John Paul M. Timuat, Juliana Maxine L. Agana, Sheila May N. Laureano, Marisa Princess Liorca, Kishi B. Lugsanay, Kijin S. Mansal, Luis Claire S. Moralde, Francine Joyce T. Nazareno, Sara May S. Nugas, Naimi B. Odi, Carlene R. Arpiano, Adriana May D. Parinas, Roan M. Razon, Emmy T. Reyes, Mariah May B. Salvador, Raquel B. Soso, Antoinette Joy S. Tanilon, Jessa T. Tatem, Trish A. Ustares.
The completers of Grade 10 Lopez Haina. Advisor, Mrs. Mosdi Mary A. Sarcanlao, Joshua Philip Q. Abing, Juan Carlos C. de la Cruz, Rolly D. de los Santos, Mark Anthony M. Espares, John Bart V. Latras, Mark Gian P. Leomenaris, Ariel D. Manuel Jr.,
Mark Dane N. Laud,
Hunwell John B. Navarro, Vince Aaron Ocana, Ruth Justin P. Babas, John Mark S. Paracruz, Ian Rick M. Parane, Riego H. Parse, Jeric B. Pomares, Wendell N. Roldan, John Paul J. Soteo, John Iverson F. Tayo, Cyrus L. Templo Nuevo, Martin Vilbar, Dexter E. Villanueva, Edeline G. Adriatico, Daniela C. Bahala, Rinalyn L. Balbada, Angeline B. Bartolay, Maria Cristela A. Batara, Shane Rayan S. Besa, Luis Jean B. Blanco, Charmaine Boyboy, Teresita Carla F. Briones, Mary Therese C. Busa, Rochelle Ann O. Cabarubias, Alexa Lay M. Charvet, Jerosa Marie O. Feria, Maria Artes Aline Gardon, Ira M. Ladera, Nicole Ann P. Parado, Andrea May E. Riola, Leia May M. Velasquez, Alea P. Vilbar,
Grade 10 Del Pilar Completers. Advisor, Mrs. Marinette R. Marquez, Alvin P. Agas, Dency Aguilar, Christian D. Alfonso, Adrian Francis B. Apo, Joris N. Arancon, John Miguel C. Arieta, Juan Carlos P. Bautista, Berncel M. Bo, Marvin Bolanos, Hearn Smart B. Kabakungan, Clement Jake M. Sereno, Jares Nelson R. Damian, Zian Radi S. Pabustan, Ian Pahuwayan, Jake M. Pama, Roland C. Pon, Rom Joshua E. Reyes, Mark Angelo E. Rinos, Edison B. Rizzo, Jovan P. Saldua, Melvin G. Santoral, Earl Louis S. Sobremonte, Flor John Dio M. Tenajeros, Brent Clarence E. Verde, Stephen Joe B. Verdejo, Jemry Sheyes C. Alvaro, Divina Gracia Rainlope C. Badaguas, Althea Dale Bello, Nicole Andrea C. Cabaong, Donita D. Caldino, Kimberly F. Chavez, Jerlane May D. Del Monte, Justine Micah G. Dichosa, Ednaline B. Destor, Deborah May M. Fariscal, Jerel R. Felix, Geraldine S. Flores, Christine B. Gumanit, Maria Antoinette V. Gunayan, Jemima B. Legarde, Kate B. Maloles, Jenny Rose L. Necor, Hannah Merlene L. Pampanga, Jermaine E. Tapere, Lady Mariel S. Umayan, Maria Azucena Paula A. Upao,
The completers of Grade 10 Dagohoy, Advisor, Miss Angelica E. Basilio, Clark Anthony B. Beraya, Aaron John M. Beredo, Rani J. Cipres, Neo Miguel M. De Jesus, Shari Leon S. Digo, Mike Ray Ven M. Ebale, John Christian E. Gardose, Ryan L. Ginto, Jessica F. Hernandez, Jersey C. Imperial, Jimmy Boy B. Jose Jr., Vince Joel C. Lopez, John Raven B. Lovete, Romel D. Lozano Jr., Carl Jasper L. Magalo, Saiden D. Manaros, Mark J. P. Mapusao, Charles Kevin G. Margalio, Carl Aaron Mendoza, John Josh M. Mendoza, Rosh S. Necor, Jaril S. Olitan, Leonardo C. Oreta III, John Miguel T. Santos, Katrina May A. Blanco, Kyle D. Buenaflor, Lorenza I. Casilihan, Diosabel D. Comendador, Zoe Denise P. Delgado, Shanky P. Etulan, Avril Lavigne P. Galito, Julie Ann L. Gonzalez, Kate Francine L. Ibe, Maria Erica Lynn F. Launyo, Yvonne Shine Loperanes, Donalyn Manuel, Kimberly Claire Morales, Micaela Isabel P. Pacheco, Sheila May M. Palagam, Ella May C. Pinaso, Diane Nicole E. Reyes, Mary Joy D. Samuels Uy, Shane Raiden C. Santos, Katrina G. Santa Ana, Jessie May C. Sumala,
Grade 10 Agoncillo Completers, Advisor, Mrs. Annalyn E. Liaban, CJ M. Akala, Jedrick D. Aliado, Arlon Josiah N. Alonso, Sean Archer S. Amoto, Mark John D. Aruta, Benji N. Ayuban, Zian Kirby T. Bales, Kester Barquilla, James Gabriel G. Basa, John Joshua D. Diasis, Denver Neil De La Cruz, Charles Ian U. Digo, Lawrence C. Dingle, Mark Jem D. A. Dolyasin, Kurt Lester M. Francisco, Venjo Daryl I. Ganyola, Gilmar V. Hagupit, Ram Malihuk, Lester B. Masamayor, Mark Julian T. Oral, Kyle A. Paano, Clark D. Purificacion, Edward A. Razonable Jr., Renz Louis R. Roque, Justin A. Tumatao, Christian Jesse Venluan, Rhythmic Grace R. Apo, Angel Michelle G. Barrios, Yana Cyrus M. Basa, Nicaela De Rojas, Eliza Claire A. Espinosa, Jonabil B. Garcia, Jennifer S. Ginko, Daniela Joyce D. Ginoo, Mira Lorraine G. Malapitan, Mary Ann C. Mangalindan, Ariel U. Micalier, Angel C. Melida, Angie Pascual, Ellen Ann P. Puerto, Princess Nicaila A. Rosalin, Stephanie A. Segudan, Jam Alea C. Tolentino, Trixie S. Ventura, Ashley Nicole Villamor.
The completers of grade 10 Jacinto. Advisor, Miss Isabel N. Panagsagan, J.R.J. Abejero, Emmanuel L. Ancajas, Kim T. Aramburo, Daryl P. Aringin, Lester N. Asinas, Michael B. Austero, Mark Angelo C. Bendal, Clarence Y. Borlagdan, David Gabriel L. Capisonda, John Michael A. Castro, Melvin P. Dangaran, Drian D. Marbella, Mark Daniel E. Nobleza, Junmer D. Padayuman, Earl Sabiel E. Palma, Rafael Antonio D. Rey, Jericho G. Salvacion, Dan Matthew D. Sebastian, Chris Manuel M. Sison, Dinmar G. Sonaba, Frank Lawrence U. Talipan, Renmark V. Timbas, Cedric Murphy H. Vinuya, Justin Rayleigh B. Vertudes, Shirina S. Abahon, Jana May J. Bautista, Mary Joy E. Belaro, Jelay T. Calibozo, Angelica Tricia May V. Daliwa, Ina Eunicia Fabito, Genesis Ann D. Ferrer, Irene N. Gandolfos, Kim Antoinette F. Layson, Cyril Angela N. Obejera, Ravin May S. Arculio, Baby Rose M. Pandaan, Meljoy R. Pineda, Laika C. Prudenciado, Regine T. Puaso, Chrislyn A. Keding, Micaela Joy D. Recopelacion, Wine D. Santiago, Jillian Lorene S. Tatad, Hershey Jen Toledo, Liza May D. Victorino.
Grade 10 Mabini Completers. Advisor, Ms. Ruby S. Cabaltin, Warren D. Alawigan, Shindley Nail C. Almanza, John Jeray Alvarez, James Johan T. Ambrosio, Christian S. Ara, Juan Miguel B. Bautista, James A. Borromeo, Sid Gabriel O. Buena, Joey A. Kumawas, Devi John P. Concepcion, Maynard Isaac Cruz, John Leonard P. De Guzman, Mark Gillian O. De Jesus, James Matthew M. Dipad, John Cedric S. Dominguez, Devin James S. Galicia, Christian L. Marquisano, Shem John Adrian P. Murilla, Alexander A. Nepomuceno, Rainier P. Pahayahan, Paul Francis D. Pelinio, John Marcus S. Salivio, Adrian A. Tamayo, Sean Arthur T. Villado, Maan Abuda, Jane S. Agkawili, Kate P. Aguilar, Bridget Gwyneth C. Alfonso, Mariel L. Bacho, Imelda F. Bandong, Saiza S. Bautista, Maria John Alexa C. Caballero, Christine D. Cabueñas, Christine C. Cardenas, Bernadette Sistina, Sidney G. De La Rosa, Raya Renzel M. Galanza, Nina Abigail B. Garcia, Charlene C. Lucero, Shena Marie T. Magalo, Trisha Ann M. Moreno, Erica G. Romero, Shanine Paula M. Salvante, Hazel May G. Soria, Bernadette B. Vergavera.
The completers of Grade 10 Aquino, Advisor, Mr. Narciso T. Guerra Jr., Francis E. Agtong, Sam Irlan A. Amorsolo, Christopher A. Baldago, Angel Stephen R.B. L. Vascos, John Michael Bibat, Mark Anthony E. Brina, Jellard Cabatino, Rolando M. Caberte Jr. IV, John Rafael P. Kakal, Russell G. Kalinawa, Carl Kalipayan, Ray Alexander D. Dadi, John Mark V. Duran, JV O. Ejanel, Mark Gerald J. Encinas, JZ Boy C. Flores, Jensen Gabriel S. Galicia, Royce Nathaniel Yaneta, Wilfer Wallace B. Lossi, John Eliser B. Madriaga, John Paul B. Moral, Robert Jefferson S. Red, John Willie C. Santos, Yvonne Nathalie T. Akbayan, Angelica Badaguas, Lismer Joy M. Bueno, Daniela P. De Los Santos, Claire G. Gogolin, Paula A. Guarino, Krishna Chantal F. Gutierrez, Eliza F. Laborte, Cassie May G. Lamoste, Ashley Nicole P. Marbella, Jana C. Manasalvas, Erica B. Miravel, Arabella Jane N. Panes, Kiel Cole V. Pinlac, Jana S. Prado, Marion Kelly P. Ragay, April Leia May A. Ragaas, Michelle Jade P. Regondola, Mary Grace T. Santillan, Maureen S. Solis, Priscel Grace N. Tumandok, Patricia Sofia L. Velarde, Ira May P. Zamora.
Grade 10 Aguinaldo Computers, Advisor, Mrs. Mariela A. Apolonio, Jasper John G. Agarin, Christian D. Añasco, Bon S. Austria, Orient Hope Christus S. Bonilla, Jason C. Cabalquinto, John Rod A. Canela, Michael D. Cansiran, Richmond Joris C. Castro, Derek D. Sidro, Ian Denver S. Dequeros, Charles David Ed Amorcan, Franklin Jos E. Garrido, Romel O. Jose, Sean Arlon A. Mabanag, Eljon P. Oceano, Jose Gabriel D. Perez, Prince Jameson Josh M. Ramirez, Ralph Ian R. Rios, Ray Micael R. Rosario, Anthony Leon Yung N. Salmingo, Jorel M. Saret, Kenneth Charles M. Tangkangko, Romano CJ S. Tapia, Johan G. Tilar, Maricheri Ann G. Antofina, Kiana Eliza O. Ayong, Jeriel L. Billones, Jackson Krisha T. Corceles, Cristel P. Corson, Micaela Joy Cel S. de Guzman, Alexis Sidney G. de Los Santos, Rafoncel Miles Gloria, Fiona Lynn R. Malihana, Jenome R. Midyado, Princess C. Mendez, Armira S. Mendoza, Melissa KCB Mendros, Richel L. Pagulayan, Sharon H. Palisok, Julianne Pauline D. Polikit, Richelle Ann Ramo, Ann Michelle V. Ramos, Jelmay C. Rivas, Bracenet S. Sabela.
The completers of Grade 10 Bonifacio, Advisor, Mrs. Lida F. Ricarte, Florentino Agunon, Christian James C. Aison, John Michael R. Bajao, James Christian E. Baldeo, Anton Jasper R. Baluya, Ariel B. Buzz Mayor, Daniel M. Belza, Erwin Lay B. Binata, Rafael Angelo P. Bunan, Samuel Angelo A. Crisostomo, Hirioki Keji San Johan D. De Paz, Robin V. De La Cruz, Dar Ace L. Fernandez, Charles Ian F. Galera, Jarius Mark D. Garcia, Jericho A. Hermojeno, Menard H. Lacorda, Jose Inos E. Liaban, Christian Wally E. Macabare, Yurey B. Medina, Romel M. Panta, Ryan Rafael R. Ragas, Albert Justin S. Rivera, JV G. Rosales, Maria Angela D. Andres, Bianca S. Aparis, Piel Angel B. Asming, Arian E. Biasa, Janina Nicole P. Kataag, Alison S. Katimbang, Julia Erica T. Dayag, Eliza P. Doria, Jessamine C. Espidillon, Stephanie Faye Francisco, Paula Brent T. Gazigan, Kimberly Therese M. Lavalle, Pauline Jean B. Mijares, Giami D. Pongos, Daniela M. Kilario, Ira Q. Saitgo, Janelle Bianca E. Soto, Ella Janica R. Takata, Sheila May D. Tatoy, Arya Nicole R. Tamilioso, Jamaica P. Uy, Angela M. Vulcan, Angel P. Igrubay, Janina Kayla D. Zamora,
Grade 10 Rizal Completers. Advisor, Ms. Raquel L. Moreto. Jeric Boy E. Badudaw. John Wilmer T. Bagayan. Mark Jason M. Baris. Ian Rage Christian A. Dean. Charles Richard Duma. Mark Jake J. Gabon. Lawrence S. Garcia. Jed Nico A. Gonzalez. Ben Leonard E. Gravides. Jamil Ryan S. Ico. John Michael D. Laguerta. Carl Dustin A. Manalili. Jonart Dean H. Maula. JV U. Medrano. Joshua Paul R. Neri. Paul Cato A. Netura. Elizar S. Padernal. Benito Kiel H. Pineda. Gerald Neil B. Kines. John Carlo P. Quinto. John Kenneth P. Ramos. Paul Francis Wayne A. Ricaro. Angelo Templo Nuevo. Kirth Ashley M. Villanueva. Raven Paulo S. Yutatco. Sherilyn Francis A. Baculi. Leadel M. Balaan. Princess Andrea B. Berwega. Maria Sofia B. Cabalod. Princess Joy M. Calo. Maria Eloisa V. Candelaria. Mary Grace B. Chavez. Elogene B. Escobido. Justice Arabella F. Esmilio. Melanie D. Espares. Nikki Junella S. Eugenio. Colleen B. Galliano. Loris Angel D. Garcia. Leila Andre Y. Hilario. Rovelyn Grace A. Husole. Jeffa May G. Isho. Micaela Jane R. Lauta. Chrissy E. Muger. Chevrolet B. Pesca. Joey Ashley B. Ramos. Nancy Andre P. Simbulan. Macy Andrea T. Torres. Jonna Victoria V. Tropel. Mikaela T. Tulaylay.
To inspire our completers, we shall now listen to the important messages from our distinguished guests.
Sa lahat ng graduates ngayon, congratulations on persevering to earn your diplomas. Nakaranas ng paghihirap ang pangkalahatan, ngunit kakaiba at matinding kalbaryo din ang pinagdadaanan ng mga mag-aaral sa pagtahak sa full-time online learning. Salamat sa inyong pagtsatsaga. Alam namin physically, mentally at emotionally, mahirap mag-focus sa lecture at magbasa ng mga requirements sa panahon ng walang katiyakan ng lahat. Nararapat ding magpasalamat tayo sa mga magulang at kaanak na tumulong sumagot ng module o gumawa ng paraan na kayo ay may access sa internet sa inyong mga tahanan. At syempre, pasalamatan din natin ang ating mga guro na walang takot na sumabak sa online learning. Kung kayo ay napagod, isipin nyo na lang ang paghihirap nila na maghanda, mag-deliver ng lessons, at lalo na mag-check ng mga requirements habang sinisiguradong okay kayong lahat. Di po biro maging guro. Sila ay mga tunay na bayani ngayong panahon ng pandemya. Nung tayo ay nagsimulang maglingkod sa distrito, buhay na ba kayo nun? Siguro, ang iba sa inyo hindi pa, habang ang iba naman ay maliliit pa nung ako ay nagsimula. 8 taon na po tayong nagbibigay ng inspirational messages sa mga nagsisipagtapos. Usually, kinasasabikan ang mga graduation rites dahil puno ito ng pag-asa. Sinasabi namin na napakaganda ng inyong hinaharap at puno ang mundo ng mga opportunities para sa inyo. Sa kasamaang palad, hindi pa tapos ang ating pakikipagtuos sa COVID-19 at ang nag-iisang tiyak ngayon ay ang di katiyakang bumabalot sa buong mundo. Ngunit imbis na isipin na balakid ang pandemya, hinahamon ko kayong harapin ito ng buo. Whether you like it or not, you are now playing a big role in the history of this country. How you, our youth, respond to the obstacles in front of you will play a big part in determining where this country will go. Sana, kahit mahirap, huwag niyong hayaang matalo kayo ng pandemya at ng sistema. Gamitin niyo ang panahong ito upang pag-ibayuhin palalo ang inyong pagtuklas. Sana maalala niyo rin na ang kaalaman ay di lamang nasa internet o sa loob ng paaralan. May mga bagong kaalaman na matutuklasan niyo sa tulong ng inyong mga pamilya, kapitbahay at mga kaibigan. Sana'y gawan niyo din ng paraan na matuto kayong maging mas mabuting mga mamamayan. You have to keep learning. You have to keep improving yourselves dahil hindi tayo forever nasa pandemya. Pagkatapos nito, kailangang handa kayo sa mga opportunities that you will seek for yourselves. Ang mapapangako lang namin ay ang katotohanang di namin kayo papabayaan. Kami, ang inyong mga magulang, kaibigan, komunidad, at ang Quezon City Government sa pamumuno ni Mayor Joy Belmonte, sisiguraduhin namin kayo ay susuportahan ng inyong mga pamayanan. Muli, congratulations at mabuhay kayong lahat.
Sa aming minamahal na mag-aaral ng ika-10 baitang, binabati namin kayo sa inyong pagtungtong sa senior high school. Ikinagagalak namin ang inyong pagsusumikap, dedikasyon at magiging bukas sa pagkatuto ng mga bagay na inyong magagamit sa hinaharap. Alam namin na hindi naging madali ang nakaraang taon, lalo na para sa inyong mga mag-aaral. Kayo ay nag-adjust para matuto sa online classes. Naging suliranin pa ang kawalan ng gamit at internet na pangunahing pangangailangan sa digital learning. Pero kami sa lokal na pamahalaan ay agad na naglaan ng tablets at internet allowance para makatulong sa inyong pag-aaral. Bukod pa riyan, malaking bagay ang suporta sa inyo ng inyong mga guro at magulang. Ang mga teacher tulad nyo ay nag-adjust rin upang magturo online. Dumaan rin sila sa nararapat na training para maging epektibo sa paghahatid sa inyo ng kaalaman sa kabila ng lahat. Ang inyong mga magulang naman ay naging pangalawa ninyong mga guro na handang umalalay sa inyo habang kayo ay nag-aaral. Mga minamahal naming mag-aaral sa grade 10, sa inyong pagtungtong ng senior high school, sana ay mas maging malinaw sa inyo ang mga pangarap at hangarin na gusto ninyong makamit. Sa senior high school, lalo ninyong pagbutihan dahil sa panahong ito, kayo ay hinihahanda na para sa inyong kinabukasan. Congratulations to our dear grade 10 on your moving up to senior high school. We are proud of you and your achievements. May the years ahead be better, blessed and bright for all of you.
At the onset, I'd like to greet and give you that warmest congratulations for surpassing the pan-academic year. To the parents, the proud ones, for being able to send their children at this stage, let us give ourselves a tap and say to ourselves, congratulations. Under such volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous, and disruptive circumstances, several unexpected silver linings have emerged in the basic education realm. Many of our aspirations at first seemed impossible, with all the doubts and apprehensions that made them seem really improbable. But when we summoned the will, they now become our reality. Your forgiveness graduates brought this momentous event into our current reality. Amidst this ongoing onslaught of COVID-19 pandemic that put enormous pressure in your part to adapt to the new learning norm, you never crumble, nor simply fold up. Your forbidness to learn carried this big day, the graduation ceremonies. With that, I warmly congratulate you all graduates. We, your DepEd Prime NCR family, share with your heartfelt joy as you celebrate your phenomenal educational accomplishment. Although there have been many concerns and frustrations on the drastic change in schools posed by pandemic, the upside is we have shown the light on how we can uniquely do our part to survive with the mantra, education must continue. And now we reach this far significantly and memorably celebrating your accomplishment. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, with the virtual conduct of the end of school year ceremonies, we must realize that the crux of life is all about preparing our graduates to the next big step in their lives full of hope and courage. This COVID-19 catastrophe will eventually settle down. The corona coaster will sooner or later stop. And in due course, the Coronamageddon will be the thing of the past. By then, you graduates and will be the driving force to forge a post-pandemic future. In no doubt that you have persevered the learning challenges and made this far. You are the ones who will open up a new era. In no time, your generation will be our country's post-pandemic future and beyond. The theme of this year's end of school rites is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Resonated the collective effort of our teachers, parents, school communities, local government units, partners in both public and private sectors, and other various organizations to ensure that quality basic education continue despite the challenges posed by the pandemic. To one and all who gallantly helped and made learning from home in varied modalities possible, we thank you. To all the graduates, let us look forward and ensure that you will be let us look forward and ensure that you will be the frontliners to change this nation, to change our country to a better one with the needed characteristics, with the needed attributes for the future. Congratulations and thank you very much.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. Uh, this year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So, congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for the very inspiring and insightful messages you imparted this afternoon. Your words will surely guide our completers as they tread a new path in their lives. May your messages motivate them to strive harder. Let's give them another virtual round of applause. At this point in time, we shall now award deserving completers with medals of honor.
Academic Excellence Award with high honors. PL Angel B. Asmin, Sherilyn Frances A. Bakuli, Jeric Boy E. Badudaw, Leadel M. Balaa, Princess Andrea B. Berhuega, Princess Joy M. Calo, Maria Eloisa V. Candelaria, Bernadette Sestina, Ella Jean B. Escobedo, Justice Ravela F. Esmilio, Melanie B. Espares, Nikki Janela S. Eugenio, Clea D. Galicinao, Colleen B. Galliano, Robeline Grace A. Isole,
Justin Ray V. Lansangan, Carl Destin A. Manalini, JVU Medrano, Crizzy E. Muguer, Joshua Paul R. Neri, Benito Kiel H. Pineda, Gerald Neil B. Kines, John Carlo P. Quinto, Nancy Andre P. Simbulan, Macy Andrea T. Torres, Jana Victoria V. Tropel, Micaela T. Tulaylay, Crisel Grace N. Tumandok, Raven Paulo S. Yutatco,
Academic Excellence Award with honors. May Lorraine A. Acailar, Yvonne Natalie P. Akbayan, Jane S. Agkawili, Francis E. Agtong, Kate P. Aguilar, Bridget Winette C. Alfonso, Shinley Neil C. Almanza, Christian D. Añasco, Maria Angela D. Andres, Marie Cherry Ann G. Antofina, Bianca S. Aparis, Rhythmic Grace R. Apo, Sherman Dale U. Aquino, Brian Matthew S. Aquino, Diana Liza O. Ayon, Christian James C. Aison, Mariel L. Bacho, Angelica Badaguas, John Wilmer T. Bagayan, John Michael R. Bajal, James Christian E. Baldeo, Anton Jasper R. Baluya, Imelda F. Bandong, Mark Jason M. Baris, Yana Cyrus M. Basa, Jana May J. Bautista, Mark Angelo C. Bendal, Arian E. Biasa, John Michael Bibat, Jairiel L. Billones, Erwin Lay B. Binata, Katrina May A. Blanco, Juana May B. Bofill, Orient Hope Christus S. Bonilla, Valerie May M. Bondian, Rafael Angelo P. Bunag, Maria Jan Alexa C. Caballero, Maria Sofia B. Caballo, J. Lord Cabatino, John Rafael P. Kakal, Jelay P. Calibozo, Michael D. Canceral, Christine C. Cardenas, Manuel Jr. T. Castro, Janina Nicole P. Kataan, Alison C. Katimbang, Mary Grace V. Chavez, Jaxie Krisha P. Corselius, Charity J. Coronel, Cristel P. Corzon,
Julia Erica T. Dayag, Heryuki Kenji San Johan D. De Paz, Christian M. De Lima, Ian Rage Christian A. Dean, Princess Carmela G. Dizon, John Cedric S. Dominguez, Eliza P. Doria, Jasmine C. Dulay, Charles Richard Duma, Christine May A. Edroso, Mark Gerald J. Encinas, Jessamy C. Spedillon, Ena Eunicia Fabito, Stephanie Faye Francisco, Mark Lawrence D. Fronda, John Lloyd P. Galang, Charles Ian F. Galera, Irene M. Gandolfo, Loris Angel D. Garcia, Lawrence S. Garcia, Nina Abigail B. Garcia, Paula Brent T. Gasinan, Giovanna Rose Gintolya, Jennifer S. Ginkgo, Claire G. Gogolin, Jed Mico A. Gonzalez, Julianne L. Gonzalez, Paula A. Guarino, Franklin Sean B. Geritan, Christopher John L. Herrera, Leila Andre Y. Hilario, Jamil Ryan S. Ico, Jeffa May G. Isho, Chris J. M. Jerusalem, Romel O. Jose, Alaysa F. Laborte, Menard H. Lacorda, John Michael D. Laguerta, Alexa Nicole M. Laines, Micaela Jane Arluta, Kimberly Therese M. Lavalle, John Lawrence A. Lazo, Jose Iños E. Liaban, Rodit S. Macaranas, Sheena May T. Magalo, Mira Lorraine G. Malapitan, Fiona Lynn R. Malihana, Francesca Ann R. Malihana, Ashley Nicole P. Marbella, Jenny D. Marcos,
Rashila M. Martinez, Tyrell C. Mata, Cristil J. C. Maturan, Jonard Dean H. Maula, Jenna May R. Mediado, Angel C. Melida, Princess C. Mendez, Melissa Casey B. Mendros, Pauline Jean B. Mijares, Jana C. Minasalvas, Luis Claire S. Moralde, Kimberly Claire Morales, Paul Cato A. Nitura, Mark Daniel E. Nobleza, Charmaine P. Nunes, Cyril Angela M. Obejera, John Vincent D. Ocampo, Eljan P. Oceano, Ravin May S. Arculio, Micaela Isabel P. Pacheco, Elizar S. Padernal, Richard L. Pagulayan, Sharon H. Palisok, Baby Rose M. Pandaan, Arabella Jane N. Panes, John Jomel C. Panopio, Romel M. Panta, Jason B. Parsha, Elviano May D. Pariñas, Chevrolet B. Pesca, Kian Cole D. Pinlac, Giami D. Pongos, Jana S. Prado, Laika C. Prudenciado, Regine P. Puaso, Clark D. Purificacion, Christine U. Quinones, April Lea May A. Ragaas, Ryan Rafael R. Ragas, Richelle Ann Ramo, Ana Michelle B. Ramos, Joey Ashley B. Ramos, John Kenneth P. Ramos, Zaira D. Ramos, Micaela D. Recopelacion, Michelle J. P. Rigondola, Diane Nicole E. Reyes, Paul Francis Wayne R. Ricardo, Maria Helena Grace Arimando, Jelmay C. Rivas, Albert Justin S. Rivera,
Kenshin Cyril Rocha, Princess Nicaila A. Rosalin, Ray Micael A. Rosario, Bracenet S. Sabela, Christopher I. Salcedo, Jericho G. Salvacion, Shannon Paula M. Salvante, Mary Joy D. Samuels Uy, Wine D. Santiago, Mary Grace T. Santillan, Ira Q. Saigo, Stephanie A. Segudan, Maureen S. Solis, Hazel May G. Soria, Janelle Bianca E. Soto, Katrina G. Santa Ana, Ella Jonica R. Takata, Adrian A. Tamayo, Kenneth Charles M. Tangkangko, Jillian Lauren S. Tatad, Sheila May D. Tatoy, Angelo Templo Nuevo, Johan G. Tilar, Jamaica P. Uy, Trixie S. Ventura, Bernadette D. Vergavera, Krisha May D. Victorino, Kurt Ashley M. Villanueva, Angela M. Vulcan, Ira May P. Zamora, Janine Kayla D. Zamora,
Let us now listen to the response message of John Carlo G. Quinto, a representative of the completers.
Honored guests, DepEd officials and teachers, completers, parents, and to those who are watching this virtual moving up ceremony, good afternoon. It is an honor to speak on behalf of completers batch 2021. The Holy Scripture says, "Do not withhold good to those who deserve it when it is in your power to help them." Proverbs chapter 3, verse 27. In our hearts, it means duty and honor, in which we, batch 2021, inspired ourselves as we journey in the volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world brought about by the current pandemic. At the beginning of our last step towards this completion, we were weak, uncertain of what comes ahead, wondering of how we could finish the journey, wondering if we shall be stocked up with our education. However, with the help of our teachers, family, and friends, we were able to overcome the uncertainties of the COVID-19 pandemic. It was a roller coaster ride, challenging, but through our concerted efforts, we were able to paint success together with persistence and determination. However, we were not alone. Today's celebration will be devoid of meaning should we fail to extend our sincerest commendation to all our parents and guardians, whose help and sacrifices should always be cherished. They are our zero to hero. Without them, life is meaningless and helpless. As Jane D. Hall once said, and I quote, "At the end of the day, the most overwhelming key to a child's success is the positive involvement of parents."
To our dear Principal, Dr. Arliana A. Arboleda, our beacon of hope, whose firm and unbreakable decisions guided us in this extraordinary time. Thank you very much, ma'am. Kasama po namin kayo sa aming tagumpay. To our teachers who imparted us knowledge, helped us shape our attitudes and dispositions, served as role models, and treated us as their own children. Thank you very much. Each day we feel your utmost support and love, which give us motivation and inspiration to make the best out of our lives. To our stakeholders, especially the LGU, whose unceasing support helped us to get through this academic challenge, maraming salamat po. Like Mahatma Gandhi, we believe that strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. We could be victors in life in our own unique ways. All we need is faith and courage, no matter how hard we struggle today. Coronamageddon shall soon be a thing of the past. So let it not break us. Let it be a motivation for us to carry on. So Batch 2021 completers, rise and shine. Be proud that we are Soranians. Thank you.
People laugh us stare at you and say she's got nowhere to go. But if they only know you're thinking, when did I go wrong? How should I move on in spite of what I see? They're losing faith in me. You tell yourself to believe that in every fear it takes a heart to endure all the pain and grief, having the hope to see the best that you can be. Follow your dream, the courage from within. Your soul is keeping you so strong that you can rise each time you fall and stand up for your own. Those times you won't go wrong. Just give your best to hold you well. Persistently become the one you've always aimed to be. But to find your place where you proudly face the walls that come your way. Sometimes it's hard to say if you can stick to your desire. Never lose the fire that burns up light inside. For you to win the fight, you tell yourself to achieve, you must not retreat. Persistence stops can be tough if you must compete. Burning the path of faith
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Moving Up Ceremony 2021. On behalf of the school's administrative staff and faculty, we joyfully congratulate the completers, their parents, and advisors. We sincerely thank all those who helped and supported us, and all our guests who attended this momentous event. This has been your host, Miss Angelica E. Basilio, saying, thank you very much and mabuhay!